Hey, True Talk, let's be real. Ignoring a hard truth at work never makes it go away. It just gets louder and more annoying, like a car alarm at 3 a.m. Today, we're talking about power, politics, and the truths we avoid, and what actually changes when we stop pretending that they're not there. Every workplace has unspoken truths. Who actually makes decisions, who's riding the wave, who's quietly carrying the entire department, and who's allergic to accountability. Most of us are trained to keep it diplomatic, keep it pushing, which is corporate for say nothing but smile anyway. But here's the question for this week. What truth are you avoiding at work? Have you ever had a supervisor or coworker who creates a toxic environment? Are perhaps you the one creating the toxic environment? How do you handle it? Do you speak up? Do you ignore it? Or do you walk out? Whether you are the one suffering or doing the suffering, it is important that you recognize it and that you understand your options. If you're creating that environment, would you want your peers or staff to make you aware? How do you handle criticism? I know most people don't like criticism. Do you make your employees or your peers feel comfortable enough to tell you the truth? Well, Harvard Business Review found that 85% of employees avoid conflict at work, even when they know it makes the problem worse. We'd rather suffer in silence than risk the awkwardness. Meanwhile, McKinsey reports that teams who confront issues early outperform peers by more than 30% in execution. Turns out, speaking up is a performance strategy, not a personality trait. Organizational psychology calls avoidance a protective behavior. But let's be honest, it's emotional bubble wrap. Soft, familiar, but ultimately not how you get things done. So let's talk about the 3 actual options we have when we finally stop avoiding the truth. The first one is to address it. If the situation is salvageable, this is where courage meets logistics. So ask yourself, who has the power? Do I like it here? What outcome do I want? And what is the bold but not burning down the building move? Yes, addressing it is uncomfortable, but discomfort builds skills. Avoidance just builds resentment, and surprisingly, it gives you stress. The second option is to accept it. Sometimes the truth is structural. Culture, politics, leadership style, the things no strategic plan really talks about. But acceptance is not defeat. It's clarity. It's saying, I see the game, I see the rules, and I'm choosing to play. For now, at least. Doesn't mean you'll stay, but acceptance does keep you from wasting energy that you don't need to waste when you know that you have no control. Energy management is strategy. The third option is to exit. This is the plot twist option that no one wants to really say out loud. Exiting is not quitting. It's reallocating your purpose to somewhere that deserves it. If you are no longer learning, no longer valued, and no longer aligned, congratulations, you've outgrown the assignment. Just remember, staying in misalignment longer than necessary isn't loyalty. It's sabotage in business attire. This week, I want you to identify one truth that you're avoiding at work and decide, do I address it? Do I accept it? Or do I exit? Pick one, because dragging it out is how a 6-month problem turns into a 6-year regret. If you want a book recommendation, try Crucial Conversations, Tools for Talking When Stakes Are High. Stay true with True Talk. No fluff, no filters, just True Talk.